Okay, so here is the tank that I want to sell all the livestock and or equipment on. Okay, so this is when the daylights are on. So you can see I've got all the coral in the world in here. There's some just Duncans, splash hammers. I've got two monster anemones. I mean, these things are easily 60, 80, 100 bucks a pop. I've got a beautiful purple stylo back there. It's huge. The purple stylo is huge, but you can't see it because the anemone is gigantic. All right, I got these chalices, mushrooms. There are these just zoas literally everywhere. I have the zoas in the back. There's just zoas everywhere. Mushrooms in every corner and crevice. I've got big giant Venus flytrap, candy canes, Monties, left and right, Hollywood Stunner, plates of all kinds and Monties. Just you literally, there's a big giant friggin' hairy mushroom just hanging over there. This Duncan's gigantic. There's like 12 heads on this friggin' thing. There's a softball-sized toadstool. The whole back of the tank is just covered in green star polyp. Got just zoas everywhere. There's some more purple stylo. This mushroom fucking brain thing, I don't even know what that is. Just these are VDMs. These are like 50 bucks a head. And this thing here, there's literally too much coral in this tank. There's another anemone, and actually in the back there's a fourth anemone. I think there's actually 5 anemones in this tank. They've been splitting so much. There's just so much coral in this tank. It's retarded. This is a tank from the side. There's just look at the shit. I mean, that's fucking amazing. You could frag all of these pieces. You can frag these heads. You can frag the shit out of this thing and make a butt ton of money. Now, besides the coral, this thing is crawling with Hermes and Astrea snails and a bunch of different kind of snails that are in here. I've got a couple of these, 4 of these chromies. I got that fire thing. I got a male and a female breeding pair of these black clownfish. Nice tang. There's a breeding pair of these peppermint shrimp in here. There's a pair of those cardinals back there. There is a beautiful, my favorite. Oh, there's right back there. That is a court jester. He just hangs out and filters things. He's fantastic, or she. And there is a beautiful Mandy in this tank. And let me see if I can't find out where that. Oh, there. Beautiful. I believe it's a female. Absolutely fat and thick and beautiful. Just a gorgeous little thing. So anyway, this tank is chocked to the brim with life. Absolutely filled with things. You can have all the macroalgae in the world you can handle. I've got 2 gigantic tanks. I got one 20-gallon and one 5-gallon, just filled with macro. You can have all the life in this tank for $750. If you want to take the everything and take everything off my hands, You can have everything in the main 40-gallon tank. Two 36-inch Fluval lights with the controller. That's $200 a piece, about $500 worth of lights. There's a external overflow. There's a Aquamax external protein skimmer, which is literally the best protein skimmer I've ever owned. This thing is absolutely off the hooks. There's a CPR medium-sized external refugium. There's a 20-gallon Crystal Max, Crystal 18 sump. I've got a couple of Cheeto Max lights on there, 3 Cheeto Max lights, and then one long white light. I've got an overflow over there. You can't see it, doesn't matter, it's just a fucking overflow. I've got sump pumps galore. I've got wave makers. I mean, I probably have, there's easily $25,000 to $3,000 worth of coral in this tank and fish and livestock. Probably another $2,000 worth of tank equipment. If you want every living thing in this tank, you want to come get it, bring a bucket, take it all, $750. That's an absolute steal. You can frag all this stuff. I mean, that shroom thing right there, that brain coral, whatever the hell that is, that's easily the $75 piece. These VDMs, $50 a head. I mean, there's just these anemones. You get $75 to $100 a pop on those. I mean, $750 for this entire tank is almost highway robbery. But I just want to remove it, and the reason why I want to remove it because I need to free up some of my time, and I want to free up this room, and I want to just kind of like stop doing some of these miscellaneous hobbies that I'm into. So there's no Aiptasia in this tank. There are no Majanos in this tank. There are some little snails and things like that, but there's no parasites. There are no nudibranchs. There's nothing. There's nothing horrible or nasty or viral in this tank. So you can grab this stuff and you can quarantine it, and you will literally have no problems. There's nothing wrong with this tank other than the fact that I just don't want to put the time and energy into managing the tank anymore. I want to use my time for other things. So it's just a spectacular offer for someone who wants to do a whole lot of fragging. Or if you have like a 70 or a 90-gallon tank, this tank is clearly overstocked, running fantastic. The chemicals in it are beautiful, but it's just because it's so healthy, it's just growing out of control, and I haven't been fragging things and stuff like that. So I'm just really looking to clear that out, clear this tank out, and get myself some free time back, and just kind of work things out that way, dude. But you cannot look at a square inch of this tank and not find coral. Like that there's a piece of mushroom growing right there. There's whatever that green thing is. I don't know what the hell that green thing is back there. That's growing. I mean, it's just, this tank is just crawling. It's infested. This tank is infested with coral. It's gorgeous. Man, like I said, there's just all these things in here. There's that jester. That's my favorite one. This guy, that fish is fantastic. I love that thing. That and that beautiful Mandy in the tank. They're just gorgeous. They're so healthy. Look at how fat all these fish is. They're all fat and healthy. Never had ick. Never had velvet. I've never ever had a single problem in this tank. It is so clean and pure. You'll just love the shit out of everything you get out of this tank. So here it is. That's the tank. Just too much to offer. $7.50 for all the fish and livestock. $1,250 for literally every single thing, including all the fish tank equipment if you want it. Okay? I'm going to make one more video of this with the actinic lights on so that you can see everything glowing in the blues. And then I want to post. Alright? So, c'est la vie.